Caitlin Clark is no stranger to making waves in the sports world. As one of the brightest stars in women's college basketball, her reputation has soared far beyond the court. Known for her uncanny precision, incredible shooting range, and ability to dominate games, she's earned her status as a household name in sports circles. So when an unexpected comment from an Adidas global ambassador left her momentarily speechless, it was bound to catch everyone's attention. This wasn't just an ordinary endorsement or casual acknowledgement. It had layers of meaning that resonated deeply within the basketball community. But before we proceed further, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. The setting was a high-profile media event hosted by Adidas to highlight some of their top brand representatives and celebrate the achievements of their athletes. As one of the featured guests, Caitlin was the center of attention, radiating the confidence and focus that she's become known for on and off the court. It's the sort of poise that she's developed through countless high-pressure games and intense training sessions. She's a player who has seen it all, from nail-biting buzzer beaters to facing intense rivalries, so it takes something truly out of the ordinary to shake her composure. What transpired next, however, was completely unexpected. The Adidas global ambassador, a well-respected figure known for being candid, articulate, and rarely pulling any punches, stepped forward and addressed the gathering crowd. All eyes turned towards him, curious to see what he would say. There was a brief pause, a momentary hush, as if the atmosphere itself was bracing for something big. And then, with a disarming smile, he delivered a statement that was both startling and complimentary in a way that left the young star frozen in her tracks. He didn't just praise her basketball skills or acknowledge her numerous accolades. Instead, he launched into an impassioned monologue about how Caitlin's game transcends the sport. He talked about her impact on not just her teammates and fans, but the entire sporting world. It wasn't the usual run-of-the-mill platitudes. It was a thoughtful and sincere appreciation of what Caitlin stands for. She represents an unapologetic drive, a relentless push to redefine boundaries, and a steadfast commitment to excellence. It was the kind of recognition that goes beyond being a good athlete. It was about being a role model, a leader, and an emblem of what it means to pursue greatness relentlessly. The reaction on Caitlin's face said it all. This was not something she had expected. A player known for her cool head and razor-sharp focus, she found herself momentarily at a loss for words. The expression was one of genuine surprise, a mix of humility and appreciation that was rarely seen in the hyper-competitive world of sports. The impact was palpable, not just on Caitlin but on the entire room, which erupted into applause. It's as if everyone collectively understood that this wasn't just another nod of approval. It was a defining moment in the making. In the world of sports endorsements, it's common for athletes to receive praise from various quarters. Sponsors heap accolades on their representatives. Coaches sing praises of their players' hard work and dedication. But this was different. It was unexpected, sincere, and carried a weight that went beyond the typical scripted compliments. The Adidas global ambassador, a veteran in his own right, chose his words carefully, reflecting an understanding of what Caitlin has brought to the game and what she continues to build. For a young athlete like Caitlin, this kind of recognition, coming from someone with a storied career and a deep-rooted understanding of what it takes to reach the pinnacle, was no small thing. Caitlin's journey to this point has been anything but ordinary. From a young age, she showcased a skill set and vision on the court that set her apart from her peers. There's a rawness to her playstyle, an electric energy that can turn even the most mundane possession into something extraordinary. But it's not just her ability to sink long-range shots or drive through defenders that makes her special. It's the way she elevates those around her, pushing teammates to dig deeper and opponents to respect her even when she's dominating them. She's built a reputation for being fiercely competitive, a perfectionist, yet still remarkably approachable and grounded. And that's precisely why the words from the Adidas ambassador carried such weight. They recognized not just her on-court brilliance but her off-court influence, the kind that shapes the future of the sport. Women's basketball has long struggled for the spotlight, often overshadowed by its male counterparts. But players like Caitlin have been steadily changing that narrative, game by game, highlight by highlight. By putting in the work, breaking records, and making sure her voice is heard, Caitlin is doing more than just scoring points. She's inspiring a new generation of athletes to dream big. There's a sense that this moment could be a turning point, both for Caitlin and for the sport itself. When a figure with the clout of an Adidas global ambassador publicly acknowledges the broader impact of a player, it's a signal that the conversation around women's sports is shifting. It's no longer just about celebrating a standout player. It's about recognizing that these athletes are influencers in their own right, capable of shaping trends, inspiring change, and elevating the entire sport. It's a message that goes out not just to the players and fans, but to the sponsors, media, and industry leaders who shape the narrative. Caitlin, for her part, seemed to absorb every word. Though taken aback, she quickly recovered, offering a humble yet genuine smile that reflected her appreciation. There was no need for a long-winded response or a dramatic reaction. The look on her face conveyed more than words ever could. This was an acknowledgement of everything she has worked for and everything she aims to achieve. It's the kind of recognition that athletes at the highest level crave, not for the fame, but for the validation that comes with knowing their efforts are being seen and appreciated. For those in attendance, it was a moment that captured the essence of what makes Caitlin so compelling. She's not just a player with remarkable stats. She's a force of nature who approaches the game with an intensity and joy that's infectious. Her journey has been marked by hard work, setbacks, and triumphs, each shaping her into the athlete she is today. So when someone with the standing of an Adidas global ambassador acknowledges that, it's more than just a nod of approval. It's a resounding affirmation of what she stands for. The impact of such recognition goes beyond Caitlin's personal story. It's a testament to the broader shifts happening in sports today, where the influence of female athletes is finally being given the attention it deserves. As endorsements, media coverage, and fan interest continue to grow, moments like this highlight how far the sport has come and where it's headed. For young players watching, it's proof that the possibilities are expanding, that they, too, can reach heights previously thought unattainable. Caitlin's reaction, momentary silence, a small smile, and a glimmer of determination in her eyes spoke volumes. It's the look of someone who knows the significance of the moment, but is already thinking about the next step. For an athlete who thrives on pushing herself to be better every day, this kind of acknowledgement isn't just a reward, it's fuel. It's a reminder that she's on the right path, that the sacrifices and hard work are paying off, and that there's still so much more to achieve. As the event continued, the buzz around that one moment didn't die down. It lingered in the air, a subtle reminder of how words, when backed by genuine respect and understanding, can carry as much weight as any trophy or title. For Caitlin, the recognition from a figure of such stature wasn't just about her skills or achievements. It was a celebration of what she represents, a new era in women's basketball where talent, grit, and personality are celebrated in equal measure. But more than anything, it's a testament to who Caitlin is as a competitor and a person. She's earned respect not through hype or bravado, but through sheer talent, dedication, and an unshakable belief in her abilities. The fact that this moment left her momentarily speechless is telling. For someone who's usually so in control, so focused, it was a rare glimpse of the human behind the highlight reels. A moment of vulnerability and genuine emotion. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more engaging content. We thrive on your feedback, so be sure to leave your thoughts in the comments section below. Until next time, keep discovering and stay tuned.